Hi, and welcome back to my channel. It's Liana here. I have some notes, so if I look on the side, that's why I'm like leaning over. But today's video is going to be about my financial goals before 30 or in my 30s. I am right now 26. I'll be 27 in 3 months. But these are not before 30. Of course, I could also work towards them in my 30s as well too. So number one is starting to build an emergency fund. I will be doing that when I'm in Hawaii, of course, because I guess now, but right now, like the job that I have is kind of not really good with pay. I worked there for a long time, and I can save, but it's like there's so much where I can stretch for 2 weeks, like getting paid every 2 weeks is like a good ideal thing. But in a sense, if you're not making more than 50 hours a week, it's still like getting paid once a month, with everything. And then the pay rate for Virginia is like 15 an hour. And so, yeah. That's the minimum wage requirement for Virginia. The state of Virginia is 15 an hour. So I can, and then of course having a money hungry ass of a parent, of a mother that always wants my fucking money. That's another reason why. And, I rely on myself for a lot of things too, because of her. I don't like her. You already know that. But anyways, the next one is invest in retirement. I think I'm going to more so start that when I am 30 or in my 30s, because right now, like, my goal is, like, to have career goals set for me. I'm still learning, and building my resume and getting internships, or I'm still, like, building a career portfolio. And that's what this is as well, too. And so not really invest in retirement, but thinking about it. But I'm more so worried about my emergency fund than I am more so my retirement, because I'm not thinking about retiring. I'm hoping to retire by 50, but in the case of, current society, I think I'm going to probably retire before 60, but that's fine. But right now also is just to improve credit score. Like, I don't have a bad credit score, but I don't have any credit history. So within the next year is just worrying about that. And then, moving. And then, of course, I could build my credit when I'm in Hawaii, because I'll have a good job. Or, of course, I'll have a good paying job for me to build my credit and then pay off what I need and things like that. My thing isn't to like go overboard, but my thing, because when I come back, my main goal is that for me to move out of my house, out of my mom's house. So like I have my free space, and I'll be 27. So my goal is to move out before the end of next year, which I know I'm going to do. And so the next thing, of course, for next year, when I get my own place, is I'm going to try to cook, learn how to cook different things, and I know how to do the basics. Like I know how to cook eggs. I know how to cook burger meat. I know how to cook rice. I know how to cook, noodles and things like that. But it's just more so expanding my skills, I know how to cook french fries and stuff like that, but again, it's just learning how to skill-avise my cooking. And it's what I'm learning now. What I'm doing right now is getting a college degree. I'm hoping that I could finish that before 30, which I probably can, or which I know I can. But it just, with the certain things of the pandemic happening, that was like a little turnover blow. And so I dropped out of school with that. I had an injury that I had to take care of my health and things like that. And so there was a lot of challenges in the way. And then I didn't know particularly what I wanted to do in school, because of course I was changing schools and changing majors because I wasn't quite sure of my interest in my majors. And so right now my major is supply chain and operation management, which that's more likely of what I'm going to stick in, especially with the operation management of like my jobs that I had, pretty much being operations. And so that's what I'm going to stick on. So like I could build with the, experience that I had with my current job, and I have my career to follow. And so it's like I kind of already have the hands-on experience, but it's more so I want the experience in the management side, not more so on the not operation side, but I don't know how to fucking explain it. But yeah, but it's also where like, especially when working on a cruise ship, I can have that that hands-on activity, hands-on experience there, and that could also build my career portfolio and my experience, hands-on experience too. And lastly, certainly not least, is having a healthy relationship with love, or either with friends. I struggle with that now, and it's just with a lot of personality differences, and it's fine, but not making the fact that I have to change myself in order for me to like somebody. I want to be able to be myself and have not feeling like I'm not myself around somebody or a group of people. My thing is like I want to be able to build a group of friends that I like, and I've tried that, and it's just that it doesn't always work out. The friends group that I've tried to build for myself, they kind of leave me out of things, and so like that's why I really fear of trying to make new friends and things like that, just because of those experiences. But I'm trying my best not to let those experiences affect me in my adult life. And so it's just of trying to not let past things demolish or stop me from having a relationship with a guy or having girlfriends, and stuff like that. And just, being myself is the main thing that I want to continue to do. And, yeah, so I hope you like this. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.